General Yigal Allon fought alongside women in the Israeli War of Independence in 1948.
We only accepted volunteers. And gradually, they discovered that the girls are very useful. First, they help to create a tranquil atmosphere in the unit itself. Secondly, they are terribly responsible, very much. I think their average is higher than men. They take their jobs very seriously. I don't know, some people say they would like to distinguish themselves. I don't think that. It's something in their nature, probably, as a woman. And they raise the standard. I remember that some of the hardline commanders, the first-class fighters used to tell me, you know, when that girl of yours was on the wireless and on the walkie-talkie, talks to us and gives us your orders, and we hear it comes through this soft voice of a girl, it gives us a feeling that there is something to fight for.
The same spirit exists in Israel 30 years on, but the equality that had women wielding machine guns is no more. The total integration that served as a beacon to feminism long before women's lib is for the history books and for the Israeli propagandists who see no point in disabusing the world of its misconceptions. Israeli girls are conscripted, they do serve for 2 years, but they do not fight. Their role is to do all those other jobs an army at war needs to release the men for combat. But Israeli women soldiers can always be found in dangerous places, and here, on the Golan Heights, with the hostile lands of Syria and the Lebanon just through the barbed wire, is Dahlia.
We are here only men and me, and I live with them in a room. There are 7 or 8 guys there with me, and everything is happening there. We're all the time together. I'm sleeping there on the top, you've seen, and it doesn't matter to me, and I really don't think that it must make me think about it much.
Dahlia is spending her 2 years military service as a social worker with a unit of paratroopers on the front line. The philosophy of the Israeli women couldn't be more different from that of the equality-seeking attitudes of the Royal Air Force and the West Point women. Here, in this small country, fighting for its very existence, is the total recognition that women are vitally important in a military context, but, in a way like the Royal Navy, as women, in a supportive role that could not be fulfilled by a man.
The serious job and the most interesting thing that I'm doing, that I'm speaking with them all the time. And I'm with them, and I know their life, and I live their life. I remember the beginning that I didn't know nothing about them, and now I know about their girlfriends, about their parents, about their moods. I can see that on their faces. I can come to a soldier and ask him why you are happy or why you are sad, and they are coming to me without me asking them questions. They're coming and telling me what their problems, and some they are serious, some not.
It's an official recognition by the authorities of the need for a woman's touch to alleviate the horrors of war. It's the old idea that men go out to fight and have women to fight for and to return to.
When you come after training, usually we are dirty and we sweat, and she comes and she's cheering and she's clean and nice and fresh. You see, you get a relief in your heart. You say, there's nice things in our world. If you have a problem about the family or a girl, you can't tell it to your friend, you can't tell it to your commander. You must tell it to a girl. So you can tell it to Dahlia, and she understands better than others.
They're very happy, and the mothers are very happy to speak with me too, that they know that I care to their sons, and They're getting a relationship even with their families. Sometimes they came and they wanted to know where she is. They ask, where's Dalia? We want to see her.
If she will hurt, it will hurt me. It's like one from my family that hurt. You see, I love her like my sister, like my mother. But I need her here. It's an empty place. We are only soldiers who are guarding it. Dahlia, she puts more life in it.
Do you have a boyfriend here?
No, and I won't have.
Why not?
Because if you have a boyfriend, he will be in your mind and not so many people that I'm being with them all the time.
So it would be...
I don't think that it should happen.
It would be a distraction to your work?
Yeah, I think so. And if I'm thinking so, it won't be.